Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakal Kadash, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai, Barakatah Yahweh, Barakatah Yahweh Shai. Call Allah Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Wakal Kadash. Peace and blessings to the great millstone, the apostle and elders on down, Apostle Tahar, Kabar, and Rayam, if I said that right, in double honors to the apostle and elders on down who rule well. Peace and salutations to the house of David, the elect man, who's pushing his truth throughout the four corners of the earth, in the same doctrine, in the same body, so we can go home and make Jerusalem a praise sake throughout the earth. Yahweh by Hashem, Yahweh Shai, by Hashem, Kadash, Barakathum, to any sincere listener who may view this, all right? And y'all had an article, you know, Lord willing, I ain't gonna try to make this too long, you know, but I got an article about American flag burned outside office of Maxine Waters, yeah, because that spirit of the Lord is mingled, that spirit of hatred, all right? Babylon has been a golden cup, has making the earth, and let me see if I can get that real quick. Salaki. See if I can get that one. Try to get that precept real quick. Bear with me, brothers. Salaki. Cause that precept just popped in my head, you know. But the American flag was burned outside of Maxine Waters, because these people are office, because these people are tired, man. All right, the race war is finna spark up, man. All right, and you could obviously, if you could feel that hatred in the air, man. All right, that old ancient hate between Jacob and Esau, it's fueling back up, and the Lord said He's gonna raise up His people like a battle axe, man. All right, and you could see, and you could obviously see that these the elites are pushing the agenda of this race war, you know, to furthermore pop off martial law, man. All right. And to Wada Yah Bashim Yah Shah Bashim Kadash, I found this precept, okay? It says, this is Jeremiah 51:7. Babylon has been a golden cup in the Lord's hand that made all the earth drunken. Yeah, everybody drunk off that Babylon juice, man. And now these people are tired of it, all right? It said the nations have drunk of her wine, therefore the nations are mad. Yeah, the nations was a people before it was a nation, just like Israel is a nations inside of a nation, all right, which are people, all right? And the nation of Israel is pissed right now. They're mad because they've drunken of this cup of Babylon juice, of white supremacy and white nationalism, all right? And they tired of it, man, all right? They realize that they're oppressed. They don't have no say-so in this society. They don't have no way to go within this society. They don't have, they're not led. They're at the bottom of the barrel, man, all right? They're like, they don't have nothing. They're powerless, man. All right, and the Lord has mingled that spirit of hatred back into the air, all right, to rouse Jacob, man. All right, and that's why they outside Maxine Waters' office, burning the flag, man. All right, because Maxine Waters is one who was speaking out against this devil Donald J. Trump's administration, telling people to push up on Trump supporters, even if you got to get violent, man. All right, but people not hearing that shit no more. All right, people want, people just want the whole government itself and the policy of the so-called white man brought down. All right, which is further leading to the destruction of the world. All right, but I'm gonna read this article. Lord willing, I got a couple precepts. You know, I ain't gonna try to make it too long, and whatever the Spirit allows me to do. Okay. It says, a small crowd that gathered Thursday outside the Los Angeles office of U.S. Republican Maxine Waters to counter an expected protest by a self-styled militia group burned an American flag taken from the back of a pickup truck. It says the incident happened after the far-right Oath Keepers group didn't appear at the office after saying it wouldn't rally against the congresswoman. A group of counter-protesters there to support Waters were chanting Black Power. All right, so hey, so like I was saying earlier, they was counter-protesting against Maxine Waters, which the Lord is controlling these people's spirit to push this this race war. All right, and this is where I really wanted to go. You know, it wasn't as if they was coming against Maxine Waters. They actually was coming to counter protest against a group that was coming to protest against Maxine Waters, okay? But they was still out there burning the American flag, chanting Black Power, all right? To rouse, Jake is getting roused up, all right? And who will rouse Jake up? Judah, man, all right? You so-called Negroes, all right? These so-called Negroes are ready to pop off on you damn Edomites, all right? They tired of you shooting them dead. They tired of you walking around with your white privilege and your white supremacy, all right, and all your crafty counsel and your wickedness, man, all right? So the Lord is putting that spirit in Jake to rise up against you damn devils, all right? It says, the vehicle occupied by two men who appeared to be white was stopped by the crowd. Some marchers opened the doors and one grabbed the flag flying on a pole in the bed of the truck, which sped off. Hey, because these Edomites, man, they do not want it with Jake, man, all right? Hey, the only way they want it with Jake if they got their weaponry, man. And a lot of these damn Edomites so through, man, they can't even shoot their weapons no more, man. They too scared, man. They just feeble opioid heroin users who depend on the government to protect their ass, and the government is weak and feeble, man. But that was it. Ultimately, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is not with no one but his elect, all right? But he's gonna use his sword, the so-called white man, to bring down some Jakes, and he gonna use Jake also, which is his sword on the right hand side, to bring down some of you Edomites, man. All right, so it's gonna be an all-out race war. All right. It says the flag was stepped on and lit on fire as someone stoked the flames. A few people cheered and someone yelled, "This is not the American flag. This is their flag." Okay, so this is it's a clear it's a clear motive of separation going on right now. All right, Jake is separating himself from these Edomites. All right, it's pretty much saying we're a different nation. And you can go to Genesis and it says two nations, two manners of people are in thy womb. All right, so it's two different manners of people who are clearly separating themselves to come against each other and pop off these race wars, which is going to ultimately lead to World War III and martial law and the end of this country, Babylon, because yeah, this flag is ultimately not your flag, Jake. All right, our flag and our banner is the nation of Israel, and not the Star of David. All right, we don't know what our symbolism is. We don't have no damn symbolism. We don't need no symbolism. All we got Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kokodash. We are the symbolism. Okay. It says, Salakia, no one was injured or arrested. Police wouldn't immediately say whether they were investigating. Yeah, because they ain't gonna tell you that the police are working with these right-wing left groups in these militia groups, all right, who are rising up against Jake and rising up for white supremacy. All right, the police is all on one accord with these damn devils. All right, just like I was watching last night about the history of the LAPD, man. They've been nothing but racist ass devils who've been coming up against Jake and creating plots and councils, all right, to destroy Jake. Okay, it says no selecting attempts to reach a representative for Waters were unsuccessful. The Congresswoman, an outspoken critic of President Donald Trump, sparked anger among conservatives after she called on the public to push back on administration officials spotted in public. All right, so Maxine Waters pretty much told these folks to just pop off if you see a Donald J. Trump supporter, man, push up on his ass, man. If you got to get violent with him, get violent with him. All right. All right, man. Hey, Maxine, so-called thugged out, man. All right. She about that gangster shit, man. All right, who put that spirit on this so-called nigga woman? All right, the Heavenly Father. All right, it says the Oath Keepers called Waters a protest terrorist insider and said members intended to stand against terrorism stand for freedom of speech and association in support of ICE Border Patrol as they enforce constitutional immigration laws. The gathering was planned for the early afternoon. Police said then that authorities had been informed by Oath Keepers that the demonstration was called off. The oath keepers would like nothing more than to inflame racial tension. The race war, all right? This is prophecy right here, man, all right? And create an explosive conflict in our community. Waters said in a statement a day earlier, urging counter-protesters to stay away. Hey, but they're not going to stay away, all right? You already done popped it up. You done sparked that flame inside of Jake to pop this race war off, all right? And it ain't going to do nothing but get more and more severe to some of you Edomites start dying and a lot of you Jake start dying. Ultimately, to lead to an all-out race war, all right? It said an all-out civil war, okay? It says a few dozen counter-protesters, including union workers, church leaders, South Los Angeles residents, and members of activist groups, gathered peacefully outside of the office at midday, Salakia. Some held signs proclaiming black, brown, and labor unity and resist. Yeah, because these elite push the agenda of obeying, all right, and listening, all right, but Jake ain't with that shit no more, man. All right, these people are coming here to cause problems, said Cliff Smith, an organizer with a united unit of roofers, waterproofers, and allied workers, local number 36. Violent right-wing groups have no business here, all right? But the protesters who, the protesters who were there, okay, they was going to protest against Maxine Waters, man, and her beliefs on her speaking out against the Trump administration, and they had to be nothing but damn Nazis, all right? Because if you support Donald J. Trump and any of his policies, you're nothing but a white supremacist and a fucking Nazi, all right? Just simple and plain, all right? And I got a few precepts, you know. I'm gonna wrap it up, you know. Just know this race war is coming, all right? But if you're a man of the Lord, you're you striving to be a part of this elect. You know, you striving to be a part of this number. You are not to participate in this, man. All right. This is 2nd Ezra, chapter 15, verse 16. For these there shall be sedition among men, evading one another. So yeah, it's gonna be sedition amongst men. All right, and let me get that word sedition. All right, I looked it up the other day. It escaped me. Definition is for that. Let me get that. Yeah, it's gonna be sedition amongst men, though, man. Alright. It's like you give me a second before this phone slow. Sedition. Okay, yeah. Conduct or speech inciting people to rebel against the authority of a state or monarch. And what in the article we just read was nothing but sedition, okay? It say rabble rising, incitement to rebel, subversion, troublemaking, rebellion, insurrection, all right, insurgent, civil disorder. All right, so this was going on right now, okay? And it's finna get more hectic, okay? It says, for there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings. Salaki, let me start up one more, okay? This is 2nd Ezra 15 and 15. For the sword and their destruction drive nigh, and one people should stand up to fight against another, and that's what's going on right now. Jake standing up to fight against you damn Esau, all right? Which been the fight since the beginning of time, man, all right? And it says, and swords in their hands. So these people it's gonna turn from protesting to people pulling out guns on each other and shooting each other dead, man. All right. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes. Yet they're not regarding Donald J. Trump and his administration. They're not regarding what Maxine Waters got to say. All right. They ready to pop some shit off, man. All right. Lucky. Satan, man. Big ass bug in here, man. Salaki. But yeah, it says, "And the course of their actions shall stand in their power." So pretty much, man, the course of their actions gonna stand in their power. So pretty much, man, it's gonna be all the if the course of their actions stand in what they desire, man, these people gonna pop it off. Man, if it's their desires, it's gonna be all out hell. That's what their desire is, to kill you damn Edomites, man. All right, and you Edomites been had that ancient hatred to kill Jake. All right, so we know this gonna spark all out civil war. Okay, and let me go to Matthew chapter 24, verse. Chapter 24, verse, let me start at 6. It says, "And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars." Yeah, you hearing the rumors of race wars right now, civil war, all right, civil disorder, sedition amongst men. Okay, it says, "See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom." All right, and nation rising up against nation. All right, one manner of people rising up against another manner of people. Okay, and it says, "Kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines, pestilence, and earthquakes in diverse places." And all these things are happening. All right, it says, "Then all these things are the beginning of sorrow." So this is just the beginning of it, man. All right. This is just the beginning of sorrows, all right, leading up to what? Jacob's trouble, all right? And I got that precept also, all right? Because Jacob's trouble is going to be all out hell. It's going to be martial law in the streets, all right? It's going to be race wars going down, all right? World War III going to be out here, all right? Man, wild beasts going to be on the loose, all right? Children going to be getting killed. It's going to be a famine out here, all right? Pestilent, all right? Which I seen another story today, all right? It said that over dozens of raccoons was tested positive for some zombie eating disease, man. All right, what do you mean zombie eating disease? All right, so they got pestilence out here that they're gonna release on your ass, gonna turn your ass to a damn zombie, man. All right, it's gonna be all out hell out here, man. All right, and this is the beginning right here. This is the beginning of sorrows right here. All right, this is Salaki, Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7. It says, "Alas, for that day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it." And the only people that's going to be saved out of this is the elect men, all right? That's who that he is talking about, all right? So if you participating in it 9 times out of 10, 10 times out of 10, or you're not a part of the elect, and you're going to die in this race war. You're going to die in the family. You're going to die from pestilence. You're going to die from Esau the sword, okay? And man, that's horrible, man. All right, yeah, man. I got like a couple more precepts. All right, like I said, I wasn't gonna make it too long. I ain't really had so many precepts on it. All right, Lord willing, this is edifying. All right, this is Revelations chapter 11, verse 14. It says, "The second woe is past." Hold on, Salaki. Let me start up. Let me start up. All right. It says, "In the same hour," Salaki. This is Revelations 11 and 13. It says, "In the same hour was there a great earthquake." Right, and the Lord said, "It's gonna be earthquakes." It's one of the signs. All right, that's the beginning of sorrows, and we got earthquakes every day all throughout the world that they don't even document and put in these news. All right. It says, "In the same hour there was a great earthquake, and the 10th part of the city fell, and in the earthquake were slain of man 7,000. And the remnant were affrighted and gave glory to Yahweh, the God of heaven. The second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly." All right, and that third woe is World War III, man. All right, that's the ultimate war, because after these race wars, all right, after these earthquakes, all this famine, destruction, the sword, all right, martial law, All right, the famine of the word, the few prophecies that's left, the RFID microchip. Okay, it's third world war gonna happen, man. All right, and it says, yes, lucky. That's it. That's it. Let me go back to Matthew 24. All right, and I'm gonna get ready to wrap it up, brothers. All right, Lord willing, this was edifying. Okay, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 12. It says, and because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold. And that's why you got Jake out there ripping off the flag off of Edomite truck, all right, as they speeding away, all right, burn the damn flag up outside of Maxine Waters' office, because iniquity is abounding, all right. The iniquity this country has, in this world, has reached up to the heavens, all right, and the Heavenly Father has mingled that perverse spirit out here, all right, for these people to just go ham, all right. And I'm gonna read down one more. But he that shall endure until the end, the same shall be saved. So you got to endure to the end, man. All right, and how do you endure? You got to endure hardness as a good soldier for Yahweh Shem Yahushua. And what's the commandments that Yahweh Shem Yahushua told you? All right, he told you to be out here prophesizing, man. All right, if you're not prophesizing, if you're not feeding the sheep, all right, if you're not loving thy brother as thyself, all right, if you're not living by faith, hope, grace, and charity, and brotherly kindness, if you're not believing in Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're not going to endure through all this hell that's going to come to this earth, man. All right, and let me see if I can get one more precept. All right, how the Lord has mingled this spirit out here, man. All right, this spirit of war, man. All right, let me see. I got one more precept too. Because the Lord is a man of war, all right? He want to see blood, all right? The Lord want this race war to pop off, all right? This is Exodus chapter 15, verse 3. The Lord is a man of war. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, is his name. So the Lord, hey, the Lord a man of war. He want this shit to pop off, all right? He want to see you damn Edomites get put to death in this race war. He want to see Jake rise up and kill some Edomites. He want to see Esau use his sword. He want a good war. He like a good fight, man. All right. So the Lord, he's ready for this, man. All right. This is Isaiah chapter 19 and 14, verse 14. The Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, have mingled a perverse spirit in the midst thereof, and they have caused Egypt to err in every work thereof, as a drunken man staggereth in his vomit. Yeah, because Jake really don't know what the hell going on. He just rising up just to pretty much get killed and accomplish. He was born in vain. He was born just to accomplish the mission of Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, that's why you could just completely just say fuck your whole life. I just want to go kill some Edomites, all right? Because the Lord has put that spirit out here, all right? That spirit of vengeance, all right? And let me get that real quick, all right? Let me wrap it up. Spirit, oh yeah. All right, this is Ecclesiastes, chapter 39, verse 28. There be spirits that are created for vengeance, which in their fury lay on sore strokes. In the time of destruction they pour out their force and appease the wrath of him that made him. Fire and hell and famine and death, all these were created for vengeance. Teeth of wild beasts and scorpions, serpents, and the sword punishing the wicked to destruction. So, hey man, this is just all the will of the Heavenly Father, man. All right, the Lord created these spirits just to come back for this very moment and pop off this race war, man. All right, so hey man, just get ready for this, man. All right, but I got one more precept too, because if you're a man of the Lord, all right, you're not to participate in this. All right, if you're a part of the elect, all right, you're not to be trying to pack up a gun and prepare for Esau to run in your damn house, man. All right, you're supposed to remain spiritual. The weapons of our warfare, and let me get it. All right, you are to fight with the sword of the spirit, which is this word. All right, You're supposed to put on the full armor of the Lord. So like, this is 2 Corinthians 10:4. For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal, but mighty through Yahweh to the pulling down of strongholds. So the weapons of our warfare are not carnal. All right, the only thing that we doing, we not pulling down Esau or going to fight against Esau. We just pulling down the strongholds that they have over us to keep us in that dead zombie state, so we can participate in this and get carnal and fleshly and get destroyed. All right, but you are to remain spiritual and remain in the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. So Lord willing, this was edifying to you, brothers. You just stay strong, man. All right, Lord, we finna get up out of here, man. Prophecy is unraveling every day. All right, call Allah Yahweh Bashim Yahushua Bashim Kokadash. Shalom to the elect.